Let it roll.
Two's company, we're limited. In the end, we lay in the end. I seen the end before the beginning, but I began anyway. I began. 'Cause all it took was a love, and for you to say Hold your breath and hold me tight. I'm messing with your mind. My eyes are sharp like your blade. I drive your mind insane.
All right, everybody, welcome in. It is day 2 of the PDC Winmau World Masters Tournament. Day number 2. I hope you all are having a good afternoon, evening from wherever you are watching here. AJT Darts coming back with another beautiful watch along. Got the scoreboard to start working finally. It's not the same one like on the PDC site. They're still having issues with that. Oh, it looks like we're in an ad break on Twitch. So hello to those watching on YouTube. Hope you all are having a good day. We'll wait for those viewers on Twitch. Be back in about 60 seconds. Treats. Get over there. Twitch will be back in about 30 seconds, so we'll wait. But thank you, Ten Jambecco. I'll wait for Twitch to come back so he gets his follower announcement. All right, welcome back to those on Twitch. Apologies for that. Thank you, Jebco. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate that. Hope everyone's having a good day. So today the schedule is as follows. James Wade will take on Mike DeDecker, Jake Chisel, and Cameron Menzies will go to battle. Johnny Clayton, Martin Schindler, Nathan Aspinall versus Andrew Gilden, Chris Dobie, Ryan Searle. That'll be a really fun match to watch. Luke Littler, Andy Batons, Michael Van Gerwen, a new tour card holder, Bradley Brooks, Gary Anderson, and Dimitri Vandenberg. That is the schedule for the day. Definitely some good matchups. This is an all-star studded lineup, I would say, tonight. Just because you have Gary Anderson, you have Michael Van Gerwen, Chris Dobie, and Nathan Aspinall. I mean, this is out of all the nights, besides like when they, get into the knockout, more into the business end of the tournament, this is a really good night of darts. So Vapor Transmission with the subscription. Thank you very much, buddy. Subscribing with his Prime subscription. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're the first official subscriber to my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We do have emotes. They're not very good right now. I am going to commission those out to somebody to actually design better ones. So those subscriptions really do help so I can actually afford to pay for it. So, but thank you. Thank you, Vapor Transmission, for the sub. And hopefully the alert went through. I'm not sure if they go through or not, but the sound should have went off. So yesterday was a interesting day, I would say. Josh Rock got the better of Jermaine Watamina. 3-1. Damon Hedda beat Ross Smith 3-1. William O'Connor with the upset of the tournament, I would say, beating Rob Cross 3-1. Gerwin Price whitewashes Florian Hempel 3-0. Peter Wright goes the distance with Kevin Dotes 3-2. Luke Humphreys and Joe Cullen. Luke Humphreys 3-1. Stephen Bunting, William Borland, who I thought had a very impressive performance, but Stephen Bunting was just able to dig deep and find what he needed to do, and he won that 3-2. And Danny Noppert absolutely crushes Michael Smith, which was, I don't think, unexpected. 3-1. So same format today. It's the best of 5, first to 3 sets. Sets are 2 legs each. So that will be something to keep in mind in this tournament. It's set format here. So, and then we'll be taking a break here in about 3 minutes on Twitch. Just so, I want to make sure that we don't get an advertisement in the middle of a match. That's the only reason why we're running ads, is so that way it's some fill time. And when we get into the nitty gritty of it, we will get everything, that way you all don't miss any of the commentary or anything like that. That's something I don't want to do, is just in the middle of commentary, you get a 2-minute ad or a 3-minute ad. Like, I'm trying to be respectful to you guys, but also I do have obligations as being a Twitch affiliate. I do have to run those ads at certain times during the live stream. So hopefully I actually get the notification I can. So I got to wait a little bit here to run a set of ads. So, but they're only going to be 2-minute ads. That's the one thing I'm going to try and do, is make sure that they're only 2-minute ads. It's just part of the affiliate agreement thing that you go through as a Twitch affiliate. So it's not because I'm selling out to the corporate shrills and advertising. It's just I'm legally obligated to run ads. I could do ad-free viewing, but Twitch does not like that, and then the algorithm gets all messy. So, but make sure you hit that follow button, guys, on Twitch. Hit subscribe on YouTube. If you hit follow on Twitch, we're trying to get to 150 followers. If we achieve that, I will gift 5 subscriptions. Okay, I will gift 5 people subscriptions to the channel. If we reach the 10 subscription sub goal, I will gift out 10 subscriptions. So you're looking at about a total of 15 gifted subscriptions out to people if we meet those goals. So, and the goals have not changed since yesterday. So that's how it worked yesterday. If you were here last night, we did some grand board matches. That was definitely an interesting night. I thought I played decently. My averages didn't really falter from where I'm at currently. My cricket was really good last night. I couldn't believe it, but my 0-1 was a little shaky. I had a couple games below 50, but then I had a game of 80 and a game of 75 and a game of 66. So, it was kind of an up and down night, but overall it was pretty fun. So, hopefully you all caught that. So last night after Michael Smith's loss, I'm going to pull it up here on my phone. All right, so I'm going to run this ad now on Twitch just so because they're about to do the introductions. This way we don't get interrupted during the matches tonight. So again, we're on an ad break on Twitch, so I just want to make sure that anybody who's watching has an opportunity to participate. So, but they're doing introductions right now. Mike DeDecker up first versus James Wade. If I had to put some money on this game, I'm going Mike DeDecker. I think he's going to have a little bit of a chip on his shoulder because of not making the Premier League. I'm just never sure about James Wade in these matches because he can show up, but James Wade just doesn't really make sense winning this. World's performance, dreadful for James Wade. Absolutely dreadful. He hasn't actually really had a really good run of performances in the last few majors. But Mike DeDecker is a major winner last year. Didn't quite end the year that he wanted. I mean, that was part of the reason why he didn't make the Premier League list of players or wasn't invited to the Premier League because Grand Slam of Darts wasn't good and the World Championships wasn't good. And Stephen Bunting had an incredible year. Won the UK Masters or the Masters. Won, was a semifinalist in the Worlds. I think that really sealed it for him. I was really shocked about the Gerwin Price pick. I would have thought, but he did have a really good Worlds performance. So, and then of course he was really good at Bahrain. So, I mean, I think they made it, like, now that he's played, like, we've seen a couple more majors, a couple matches out of him now. Seems like things are going much better. So, maybe he's gotten out of that rut that he was in. So, but James Wade being introduced, just got to the stage. Good news, guys. The next set is not supposed to roll for over an hour or so. But we'll probably run one after this match. So again, best of 5, race to 3 sets. Each set consists of 2 legs to win. I don't know why my flash is on. Will you be showing the match? No. Watch-alongs are meant to bring the darts community together. No broadcast will be shown on this channel due to copyright laws. If you are outside the UK, you can either get PDC TV or in certain countries you can get on the zone. If you are in England, this is being shown on ITV Sport on free-to-air TV. So that's from JR Racing on YouTube. So James Wade will have the darts first to start off this leg, and I'm glad we didn't have any technical difficulties getting online today. Yesterday was we just had difficulties from the very start of it, and we figured those out. So, but we're here. We are here. So they're just getting through the warm-ups, so. Here we go. 100 to start off James Wade. I guess I don't need a delay today. That'll be huge. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm going to remove that delay on the scoreboard because I had to delay it with the original scoreboard I was using. Okay. Filters. $100 for Mike DeDecker. He's at 161. This will be huge if I don't have to have a render delay at all. Oh, apparently I will need the render delay. James Wade wins the first leg. So we'll just see how that works. I have to use a whole different scoreboard for this because the PDC one broke. Like, I'm not even kidding. I'm actually going to check and see if it's back live. $45 for James Wade from 283. Live scores. Okay, so they're still having issues with it. That's wonderful. All right, World Masters, James Wade. There we go. Bullseye for DeDecker, no good. I am going to add more render delay. Awesome. When it was working out, it was working great. $17 for DeDecker leaves 8. And James Wade needs double 18 to win the set. And he gets it. $92 for DeDecker. Here we go for James Wade. It's 100 out of it. $96 for DeDecker. Leaves 313. James Wade from 401. Hits a trip 5 and a single 20. Trip 20. 95. Just still a couple of seconds difference, so, but I think I got it fixed now. And Dedecker puts in a 140. James Wade, nice one. Single 20 goes down to the 19s, smacks the trip 19. 116 for Mike Dedecker. That's top trip 20, 16 tops. See what he goes here. He goes single 20. Needs a double triple. He does. Double 18. And he got it. The broadcast had his dart blocked, but he hit it. James to throw first here in the second leg of the second set. James Wade hits a trip 20. Nope, his single 20. Single 20. And then goes down to the 17s and hits single 17, 97. Mike Dedecker, come on. Hit the trip 20. Punish that. And he is punishing. 140 for the real deal. Now here's James Wade again. He's just not hitting that trip 20 like he is known to hit. Gets 96, one less point than he did last time. $128 for Wade as the scoreboard catches up. 140 again for Mike Dedecker, leaves 126. $140 for James Wade, but Dedecker's on and out. He's got two trip 19s. Double 6 for the 126 out. Doesn't get it. Tops for James Wade. Skies the first start. Dart below the wire this time. Double 10. And he misses all 3 for an out. Mike Dedecker double 6 to win the set. Hit 6. Now double 3. Awkward, but he gets it. James Wade now. Can he get the 180? No 140. No 180s thrown yet in this first matchup of the day. $100 for Wade. Right now, Wade averaging a 98.1. Dedecker, he's firing him in there. 180. $136 for Wade. Dedecker comes back with a 98. James Wade trying to get 25 out. Again, just misses it completely. DeDecker now with a chance. Needs a trip. Doesn't get the trip, so he will set himself up. $119 for James Wade, $58 for Mike DeDecker on his last visit. So both right now just 93 for DeDecker. Right now DeDecker's averaging the 92.6. James Wade a 95.5. And he's going to increase that average. He gets a 140. $96 for DeDecker. He hasn't hit a ton in this game so far. James Wade, he gets 100. So right now, just in terms of the tons, it's been interesting. $142 here for James Wade. He's just going to set himself up. He's kind of low. 118 left for DeDecker, which has been surprising. 60. 118 here for DeDecker. He needs a trip 20. Gets it now. 18. Gets that. Double top to tie this setup, and he doesn't get it high enough. $82 for James Wade. Goes trip, was that trip 11 when he went? Oh, he did trip 14 tops. So good there by James Wade. Here's DeDecker now with the throw. Now James Wade is 2-1 up here against Mike DeDecker. 134 for the real deal. James Wade pumps in a 140. No one has really thrown a session or game so far of less than 15 darts. DeDecker had 2 15 darts in the second set, but no one is able to break that. 100 for Wade. Here's DeDecker. He needs a big visit here. He needs a 180. That's what he needs. Gets 100. James Wade can eliminate that. He does with the trip 20. Underneath the wire that time, single 20. And the third dart is high, just 6, gets 100 out of it. So 161. DeDecker can capitalize on that. He's got 1 in the treble 20, gets 2 in the treble 20, 140. Leaves 84. Now James Wade under pressure here to hit the 161. Hits trip 20. Goes down to 17s. Just barely misses the trip 17. Goes back up to 20s. Gets 97. Does get a better out, but DeDecker just needs 84 to get the first leg. Single 20. Trip 14. Double 11. No. Outside wire. 64 for James Wade. Gets the first trip, goes tops. He went trip 7, or trip 8, excuse me. Then tops and misses both darts at top. And now DeDecker for 22, double 11. Smacks it on the first dart. Now DeDecker, he has to win this set to take it to a decider. If he doesn't win this set, he is out of the tournament. So Wade is on throw here. And Wade's darts, 2 5s and a 20. Oh, 30. Hey, that's what I do in cricket. To Decker. 140 on his opening visit here, so he does punish the 30 by Wade. So Wade's got to recollect himself and start pumping in some big scores. He's got a single 20, trip 20, single 20, 100. And now James Wade on the back foot massively here. Decker lands another big ton plus, which he does. 135, gets a trip 5 in there and 2 trip 20s. One more for James Wade would be huge here. He only gets 100. So now Decker in control of the leg. And this is a breaker throw of all things as well. 94 for Decker leaves 132. So that's bull, triple 16 or double 16. Trip 20, double 6. But Decker's not even going to worry about the 132 as Wade is on a 186. Gets 92 out of it, leaves not even 92. That was 42. Leaves 90, so he'll have a visit at 90. 100 for Wade just to try and put some pressure on Decker here for the 90 out. Misses trip 20, gets this trip 20, double 5. No good. Double 7 for Wade to tie it up. And that was a big moment in this match, I think, for Mike Decker. He really needed to win that. Mike Decker switches down to the treble 19, gets 2 and a single 20. $100 for James Wade, so a good start from him. Not like the 30 on his first visit in the last game. Camera was flashing at me. I didn't have it plugged in all the way. All right, now it's plugged in. Now we're good. 301 left for Wade. He's at 2 100s. Here's Decker now. Gets a 140 out of the visit. Really putting the pressure on James Wade. Leaves 170. Now Wade needs a big dart here. Gets 140. Decker gets 1. Misses the second dart. Hits 9. It's 89 out of the visit. Leaves 81. 161 for James Wade. Gets the first treble in the combo. Needs treble 17. Hits treble 2. Needs just another treble here just to leave him a good finish. Gets 86. Leaves 75. Now Decker with 81. Goes treble 19. Misses the treble 19. Single 19. Goes triple 12, double 13, just again on the outside wire. $18, now tops for Wade. Misses tops. And now Decker for the set. Gets double 13. There we go. And now we're in the decider. Trip 20 for Wade, single 5. Goes down to the 19s, hits single 19s. 84. $39 for Decker, so excuse me, 59. $96 for James Wade. Here's to Decker now. Single 20, single 18, single 20, 58. Oh, and James Wade could have had a 180, but the dart just goes between his two other darts there. Doesn't count for anything. And right now, Decker could have punished. Oh, they just showed a replay of that dart just missing out there on the trip 20. 140 for James Wade. Again, he's on throw here, so Decker not terribly pressured to try and put big power scores. He's 324 out. 61 for James Wade. He goes 7. 14 tops. And James Wade's checkouts on tops are not great right now. $40 for James Wade, goes back to tops, hits single 20, goes down to double 10, hits 10. Now double 5. Again, just that last dart, he just skies it. He's getting a little too antsy. He doesn't reset himself. He just goes, woo! Now Decker double 18 to 64. Leaves 65. James Wade for 10 for double 5. Gets it. Decker now with the throw. $58 for Decker. He's missing some big troubles here. $140 for Wade. So a good punishment there. There's the treble 20 for Decker. Can he get one more in there? No! He bounces that one out. 120. I think that was going for the 5 anyway. James Wade gets 100, leaves 261. Now to Decker. Gets 140. That gets him, just keeps up with James Wade, as James Wade has made a couple of error darts. Gets a single 20, trip 20, and trip 20, 140. $59. And the 1-2-1 for Wade, not happening. And now Decker needs to take out 1-2-4. Misses the first treble, needs a second one, doesn't get it. 56 for Decker. Now James Wade for 64 goes tops, and James Wade beats Mike Decker 3-2. Decker, could have had a chance there, but he definitely made some bad decisions. So 92 average for James Wade, 91 for Decker. James Wade had 19-ton plus throws. Only 180 was thrown by Mike Decker. Highest checkout, though, was Decker, a 116.87 for James Wade. 7 of 22 checkouts for Mr. Wade for 31%. 414 for Decker for 28%. Those watching on Twitch and not yet subscribed, we're going to a break, and we'll be back in 2 minutes here with our next match of the day here on AJT Darts. That next match is Dave Chisnell, Cameron Menzies. Okay. So pretty good there. I thought a pretty decent game by James Wade. He was a little errant. Like they were both just it was kind of scrappy towards the end there. Taking a look at OLBG odds here. They're saying this matchup next. Which is Dave Chisnell and Cameron Menzies. Oh, they didn't even have the odds for that. Hold on. I am going to make my picks here, so we're going to go Johnny Clayton on this next match. And welcome back, those on Twitch. Thank you for biting your teeth through those ads. So this match I don't have any odds for, but if I had to pick a winner here, even though my predictions have been dog shit now, I'm going to say, this one's tough. I'm not sure what Cameron Menzies is going to be like. That's my problem. He didn't have a great Worlds. He got defeated by Leonard Gates. Dave Chisnell had a semi-decent performance. Definitely had a scrappy battle in the World Championships, but has always been consistently up there. You know what? Give me Cameron Menzies to make a surprise upset. I think he was the underdog anyway. And then our next match, which is Johnny Clayton and Martin Schindler. They have Johnny Clayton at minus 125, Martin Schindler at 110. I don't like that. I'm picking Johnny Clayton on that one. Martin Schindler has not been impressive in the last few major TV major events. I would say Clayton has the advantage. Clayton's had some really good showing. Also, he's talked about wanting to make the Premier League, so he needs to come out in this first big major ranking title event and really have a good performance. Martin Schindler, yes, he was the number one player on the European Tour, but he didn't show up when it mattered most. So, All right, so we're back. So both players being introduced to the crowd at the MK Arena in Milton Keynes, as the Scotsman Cameron Menzies being introduced to the wonderful audience there in Milton Keynes this evening, I should say. I am glad to see that he's doing better. Obviously, the world champs, he had some family issues and had some personal things in his life going on, which, you know, as when you're a darts player and especially a professional, it's definitely not something, you know, sometimes it's, you know, things in life get in the way and it's kind of difficult, as we saw at the Grand Slam of darts. You know, Luke Humphrey's kid was pretty sick from reports and that I was reading, and that really threw off his focus a little bit, and that's why he didn't have a great Grand Slam of darts performance. But it seems like that has been taken care of for Cameron Menzies, so hopefully he is, you know, back in the form that we saw him at the Grand Slam. Because at the Grand Slam of darts last year, he was really good. Like, he was playing some really solid darts against some really quality opponents, you know. And yes, he's a goofball, and that's what I love about him. He's what I call the people's champion. A working man, playing darts, trying to make a living in this industry and in this sport. You know, he's like the most of us, can be really, really hot and can be really, really cold. So, well, my pick for this one is going to be Cameron Menzies. I think he had a really good year last year. I think he took a lot of pressure off himself as a player, because he was able to, like, actually get to some big events and actually perform really well in those. Dave Chisnell now being introduced. He's a Harrows forgot that they have to have the title sponsor on their jersey as well, so it's kind of weird. He has a Harrows on this side, and then on the other side he has Winmau. You know, both are dart makers and dart distributors and design darts and all that. I actually am a Harrows. I use Harrows for my darts. I have Black Titans, 18 gram Black Titans that I use. And if you would have watched last night, you would have seen those darts in action. I actually just bought some new flights as well that got here yesterday from Harrows. So I was using some Winmau flights and they kind of were getting trashed. So I decided to get a couple new sets that kind of actually blends in with the brand of the colors on my brand that I have. I have, as you've seen the logo and see how the live stream is set up, it's red, black. And that's what kind of flights I got. I also got new stems, some O-rings. Cameron Menzies did have to come through the qualifiers, by the way. So he's already had a full days of play. He had to play the preliminary round, was one of the top 8 players in that. His actual match, his qualifying match, he won that. Where is he? 2-0 over Gan Van Veen, who is not a, like, rollover by any means. It actually surprised me to see that it was a 2-0 win for Menzies. So Menzies will have the darts first. which always has its advantage. You can set the pace of play. So, shake hands, and we are underway. Oh, 100 for Menzies as he drops his dart. Chizzy. Trip 20. Single 20. Single 1. Nice one, Chizzy. $60 for Menzies. $84 for Menzies. Leaves 257. Chizzy looking for a big visit here. Gets 100 out of it, so not a bad visit, but not a great visit. Doesn't get in front of Menzies, so he's on 257. Menzies needs a treble here. He gets it, 100. $60 for Chizzy. Here's 157 attempt here by Menzies. Doesn't get the treble 19 in the combo on his second dart. Gets 91 out of it after triple 4, which is okay. He still has he'll have a visit at it. $99 for Chizzy, and now double 18 for Menzies, and he wins the first leg. There we go, Cameron. That was pretty. Had a really good dart just to guide him in there. $16 and $59 in the first visits between these two, so not big scoring quite yet. $58 for Chizzy. Here's Menzies now. Menzies does get 2 in the treble 20, 125. And a single 5 in the combo there. Chizzy, 180. $42 for Menzies. Stand up. There you go, Menzies. Come on, another one of those would be good. Gets 130. He's got a double bowl in there, and now leaves 145. 69 for Chizzy to tie this leg up at 1-all. Tops for Chizzy. Ooh, way off the mark. Menzies for 145. Gets treble 20, treble 15, just under the wire. And then goes back up to the treble 20. 135 leaves 10. Now Chizzy needs double top to win the leg and tie this set up. There you go, Chizzy. Good. 85 for Chizzy after the 43 for Menzies. Menzies bangs in 100. Chizzy likes those single fives. Ugh, excuse me. $144 Chizzy. 100 for Menzies. Cameron Menzies not going to get the 164. Puts up 94, leaves 70. So now Chizzy for the set. 55 left, goes 15. Now needs tops. $15. Oi. Misses both darts at tops. And now Cameron Menzies with an opportunity. Double eight. There we go. And Menzies wins the first set. There we go. Finally got the scoreboard lined up. So the scoreboard we're using today is actually the one that's on the PDC website, but this is actually through the vendor. Because the one on the website is broken. It says domain not licensed. Whatever that means, and I would have thought they would have fixed that by today, but apparently not. 57 for Chizzy. Menzies gets 41 out of that. $60 for Chizzy. He's on a finish. 144. Looks like Cameron Menzies, though. He's trying to get to a finish. Gets 58, leaves 150. So 3 bowls. Or double 20, or triple 20, triple 20, double 10. Or double 15. $121 by Menzies, least gives him 29 left. Now Chizzy has 84, hits 5. It will be a 3-dart finish. Hits trip 13, now tops. And just under the wire. 29 left for Menzies, hits 13, now double 8, which he's been perfect on, and he's even more perfect. So now Cameron Menzies with the darts on set point. Gets a 140 out of that. Now Chizzy. Trip 1. Single 20, single 20. $55 for Menzies. Wasn't really able to punish Chizzy, and Chizzy has a bounce out. Gets 40. There you go, Menzies. Triple 20, triple 20. One more in there. 180. So now Menzies will go to the 19s. Hits the first 19. Needs the second one. Gets 15. Double 12, excuse me, not tops. 114 for Menzies. He'll be back to go 2 sets up. He has 12 left. 83. Right now, Menzies will have 2 visits at the double 6. Hits 6. Now double 3 under the wire. Double 3. And oh, jeez. Both under just the wire. $129 for Menzies, so he does have to take this. He will take it, and Menzies goes 2 sets up on Dave Chisnell. $59 for Menzies on his throw here. $60. Come on, Menzies. 140, just under the treble 20 wire on his third dart. But Menzies playing pretty decent here. 188 average for him. 85 for Chisnell. Chisnell, though, 140. $95 for Menzies. Gotta stretch out my back. My back is tight. Menzies 1, trip 5, 20. 161 for Chizzy. Doesn't get the combination started. $93. $68 for Chizzy. Hits 1. Triple 17. No. Hits 17. Bullseye. $125 for Chizzy. And here's Menzies' first visit of the second leg in the third set. Chizzy with a 180. $100 for Cameron Menzies. Chizzy needs tops. Sky's the first dart. Second dart. Takes his time. Sky's the second dart. Third dart. Gets it in there. Walked it down the ladder. Chizzy with a 180. $100 for Chizzy. Forgot I got one more thing of groceries still here. $131 for Dave Chisnell. Bullseye here for Chizzy after hitting two single 20s. Misses the ball. Menzies. Tried to get another 18 in there, and nope. No, 25 for Chizzy, 9, double 8. Ah. 8, double 4. There it is. Here's Menzies, 2 trip 20s, single 20, 140. $85 for Chizzy. 60. $81 for Dave Chisnell, leaves $275. $205 left here for Menzies, so he'll get down to and out after the treble 20 hits. Trip 19 now needs, what is he going for here? 16s. It's 133, leaves 72 for the match. $180 for Chizzy. And Menzies with 72 hits double tops beats Chizzy in a good match there. And I finally get a prediction right today. There we go. 90 average for Chisnell, 87 for Menzies. Highest checkout for Cameron Menzies was 72.68 for Dave Chisnell. But Menzies was 6 of 12 checkout wise, 3 of 12 for Chizzy there. So very good. Very, very good. Now we get Johnny Clayton, Martin Schindler up next. And we'll take a break on Twitch and we'll be back in here in a couple of minutes. Okay. Got my stuff to put away because I forgot a bag of groceries. So, all right. So, Clayton versus Schindler. Schindler is the underdog in this. I think he was a plus 200 and Johnny Clayton was a minus 175. I do have Johnny Clayton predicted here. Yeah, 110 for Martin Schindler, I should say. Again, not impressive for Martin Schindler in the last few tournaments. So, So not disappointed if he doesn't win. Spent $100 on groceries today, guys. Oh, I did get quite a bit of stuff because I needed food and milk and creamer and all that jazz. But here we are. We are back. Okay, that's actually a good. It's found I wouldn't call this trap, but a EDM version of the Sky Sport. It's like song that when they go to break, do 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 do. Hey hey hey, that song. Go, Johnny, go! The ferret making his way to the stage. Johnny Clayton's 50. He looks good for a 50-year-old man. You don't see an ounce of gray hair on him. And Schindler's 28. He looks like he's like 35. First set, first leg. Johnny Clayton to throw his darts first, and here we go. And Johnny Clayton puts in a 180. $82 for Schindler. $140 to follow up the 180 for the Ferret. This is already, like, he's already, like, dominated the leg now. Schindler does find the treble 20, gets 140. And now Clayton needing something big here. He does get a big one, 140. So he's averaging already 136 in the set, or in this leg. After 9 darts. And now 41 for Clayton. He'll probably go 9 double 16. And he does 11 dart. Well then, Johnny Clayton came to play, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. An 11 dart leg. Schindler with a 180. And Schindler down to 321. If Clayton can continue this form, though, I mean, he's going to be really tough. And another 140. Clayton right now are still averaging a 130 plus. $97. Clayton just back-to-back 140s. That's his 4th one in a row. $93. Clayton again. I mean, he's just been on it. Make it 5 140s in a row for Clayton. What is this? Schindler's not going to take out the 131. Gets 91 instead. Leaves 40. Here's Clayton. Bullseye for Clayton. Doesn't get it. Tops for Schindler to take the leg. He does. But again, an impressive outing here by Clayton, he's an 128 average in the first 2 legs here. Again, another 140. That's 6. That's 6 when you're in this. He must be feeling good today. Because, I mean, he is just smacking these in. Oh. Gets 97, so he had 6 140s in a row when it came to power scoring. That's impressive. And Schindler follows up with a 140. Still not quite close to Clayton. Now Clayton's going to try and maybe get back on that 140 train. Gets 100. $60 for Schindler. Here's Clayton again. Just 100 from Johnny Clayton leaves 64. $58. Clayton now needs triple 16. Doesn't get the trip yet. Gets to 2 16s and a double 16. No. Gets 32. Leaves double 16. Oh, 100. 32 for Clayton, needs double 16. First dart, he gets it, and now Clayton wins the first set with a set average of 113. In that first leg, he almost averaged to 140. $180. $180. We're on a 9 darter here for Clayton. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Come on. Come on, Clayton. Come on. Yes. No. Oh. Hit a single 19, but he's just on a roll right now. On a roll. $140 for Schindler, but it's not going to be enough. Clayton, double 16, gets it. That was a 10 darter by Clayton. Now he's averaging the 120. And he's back on throw. Gets 100. He's had like 1 or 2 throws that have not been a ton, excluding his checkouts. All the, in the power scoring phase of the match, of the game, of each game, he has absolutely dominated. Come on! Johnny Clayton, are you kidding me right now? Gets another 180. That's his 4th of the match. Do it again. Gets 100 though. Gets 100. Johnny Clayton, hello, sir. What in the hell is that? 140 for Schindler. 1-2-1 for Clayton. Not going to get started. Oh, bullseye. He gets it. What? Okay. What in the world? Who the hell is this guy? Where has he been? I can't wait to see his interview later on YouTube. He is playing lights out darts right now. Lights out. He's actually playing better than probably most players right now. 140 for Schindler. Right now, Clayton's averaging 120. I mean, that's an insane average. Like, and he's maintained. It's not like Littler's like 145 in the world champs. No, he has averaged over 100 in the 118s, 120s, all match long. Martin Schindler gets the 180. What? Who the hell is this guy? That's his first 60 for Johnny Clayton. $90. 55 for Clayton. Schindler to take the first leg here in the third set. Hits single 17, going for trip 17. Goes to the 14s. Hits single 14. Now he doesn't have an out. Gets 51 though, leaves tops. 146 for Clayton. If he hits this, I swear to God. Trip 20. Trip 18. Double 16! Oh. Oh. Tops for Schindler. Gets it onto the first dart. $93 for Schindler. Clayton comes back with a ton plus. I mean, and he is. He's going to. He's going for it. He gets 100. Jesus Christ. I mean, so far he has the best average of the tournament. $140 for Schindler. Schindler has to play like his ass off. Like, just to be competitive in this match. $140 for Schindler. Here's Clayton. Clayton gets another 100. He has 10 100s. I mean, that's insane. Double 716 actually for Schindler. Misses wide. Now Clayton, if he pumps in a 180 here, I swear to God, he does pump in a 180. What in the world is this match? Double 16 for Schindler. And Schindler gets... he gets a set. He's back on throw. Clayton has an 11 darter, a 16 darter, 10 darter, 12 darter. And Schindler right now has been back-to-back 13s. Oh, Clayton, you beauty, 140. $117 average for Johnny Clayton. That is such an insane number. Just to be that consistent. 140 again. That's back-to-back 140s. That second set, Johnny Clayton was a 136.6 through the second set. Now Schindler going triple 19s. Gets all three in the bed. Johnny Clayton gets 100. Leaves 1-2-1. Now Schindler 132. Double bull 32. Gets the first bull. Second bullseye. Double 16. Just way off the mark. 121 for Clayton. Oh no, double 14 for the 1-2-1. What a match! What a match! And here's the thing, Martin Schindler's not even playing badly. He's at 106 average. What the hell? Schindler's just... all you can do is smile. Because you're playing good, Martin. You're playing good darts. It's just that Johnny Clayton's just playing that much better. Wow. What a match. 125 for Martin. Come on, Ferret. 60. $82. Back-to-back 60s for Clayton. Here's Schindler. $81, did they say for that? Okay. 100 for Clayton, leaves 144. And this is for Clayton's match right now. 127 for Schindler to put some pressure on the 114 for Clayton. He's not going to get it started. Oh, ugly darts. It's 54. 86 here for Schindler. Double 16, wide. Wide again. 90 for Clayton to take the match and win it 3-1 here with an insane average. Goes treble 20, double 15, and he gets it! Johnny Clayton, you beauty! 112.77 average for Clayton. And Schindler didn't play bad whatsoever. 105.05. I mean, at most tournaments, most matches, you throw 105, you're winning. But Johnny Clayton just showed up. 14-6 in favor of Clayton in ton pluses. 9-9 in 140s. 5 180s by Clayton. 2 for Schindler. Highest checkout for Clayton was a 121. He had 2 ton plus checkouts. His highest was the 121. And he was 6 of 9 in the checkout department for 66%. 3 of 7 for Schindler for 43%. So, oh man, what a match. What a match that we just saw. All right, those watching on Twitch, you know the deal. It's going to go to break here, and we'll be back with Andrew Gilding and Nathan Aspinall here on AJT Darts. And we'll be back in just 2 minutes. That was unbelievable, guys. That was unbelievable. I really can't believe that. That was insane. So, wait for Twitch to come back here. So, welcome back to those on Twitch from the break. Here is Michael Smith's statement from on social media after his loss yesterday. It says, feel like this is needed to be said. As annoyed I'm seeing I'm finished or what's happening. It's this or that. The last 6 weeks I have had a grade 2 AC shoulder injury and sinking physio every 2 to 3 days to help but for 3 to 4 years I've been fighting something else. I broke both my wrists when I was 19, and now it's catching up with me, and now suffering with arthritis in my right hand. This isn't sympathy or a cry for help. This is letting you all into it. I've never give up or stopped from any pain. I played a world final with a broken hand. I made a UK Open final with a hole in my groin. I've won Pro Tours and Euro Tours with problems with my ankle. What this statement means is this is me opening up and letting you all know. I didn't say earlier as I was scared of losing the Prem or losing World Series, but I wasn't picked anyway, so why not now? I see a specialist Monday, and when I know, you will know what will happen over the next month or so. I'll never let anything beat me, and I promise I'll be back very quickly. To all my fans, Bully Boy. So definitely something, he's a world champion. Has been, very top quality darts player, but he just hasn't had great performances, and I'm glad he finally explained what's going on with his health, and I wish him a recovery, because he is a good player, guys. He back in 23 when he won the World Darts Championships, he was in incredible form. But yeah, when you break both your wrists, and even though they may have healed okay, it's still not enough. So sorry to those watching. So now we get Nathan Aspinall and Andrew Gilding. Nathan Aspinall was favored by 175, 150. Which I don't believe that's accurate. I don't like that whatsoever. I did predict him, but he should have been... He should have been like minus 200, minus 250 even. Like, I get it because it's Andrew Gilding, but who can show up on his day, but I do believe Nathan Aspinall will win this at least 3-1, if not 3-0.
Trying to hide from the demons inside my mind. There's nowhere to go, no matter how hard I try. They show I've tried killing me, take me control. No one shows me how to see. Can see.
Best walk-up song. Very big crowd reaction for that one. For Mr. Brightside. Gilding will have the darts first. And, ladies and gentlemen, we are underway in the fourth match of the afternoon. Or the evening, I should say, if you're in England. $61 for Gilding. $60. Gilding gets 100. $140 from the Yasp. Oh, 100. $140. For Aspinall, it's back-to-back 140s. Gilding with a 180. $161 here for Aspinall. Treble 20, treble 17. Bullseye! Yes! That was pretty. Gilding had 60 left. He had a 101 point advantage. $43 for Gilding. 96 for the Asp. Gilding pumps in another 180. $100 for Gilding, leaves 38. Does Aspinall do it again? Nope. He won't get the second ton plus finish. $47. Here's Gilding. Misses 19, double 19. Now goes 3. Now double 8. And he misses all 3 darts at double. $60 for Nathan Aspinall. Gets 20. Really good marker, too, for the double top. Gets it. $100 for Gilding. Aspinall pumps in a 180. Gilding, 125, had 2 really good darts in the treble 20 bed. $180 back to back for Aspinall, leaving 60. $140 for Gilding to put some pressure on Aspinall, but Aspinall's already hit this once. He's going for it again. Hits single 20. Double top! Sky's the first dart. Second dart. Gets it! And Aspinall on a roll here. 81 for Gilding. Aspinall needs a big visit here. He's on 441. $60, and he's kind of frustrated about that. $45. So Aspinall needs to take advantage of that. He will. One more in there, Aspinall. One more. Yes, sir. Come on, one more in there. Gets 139, leaves 62. 135 for Gilding. Hits 25, needs triple 20. Doesn't get it. It's 99. Gilding leaves 36. 62 here for Aspinall. Triple 10, double 16. Okay, he goes single 20, now double 16. And second set goes to Aspinall. Aspinall is just on freaking fire. $99 for Gilding. Gilding pumps in a 180. $60 for Aspinall. 157 for Gilding. He'll start at tops. Doesn't get it. Or triple 20. Gets the second dart to hit the triple 20. But comes up with a 99 there, leaving 58. If Aspinall hits a 180 here, I would be scared if I was Gilding. $100 for Aspinall. Tops for Gilding. Gets it and he wins a leg finally. Aspinall, you beauty, 180 to start this leg off. Oh, 100. And he follows the 180 up with a 140. Oh, 100. 2 trip 20s for Aspinall. Goes down to 15s. 135, so leaves 46. $140. And Aspinall hits the double and he goes out, and now we're tied at 1-all. And Aspinall on match point here, but Gilding with the darts. $140 for Aspinall. Good start. $32 by Gilding. Ugh. Ugh. $180 for the Asp. Aspinall averaging 105. Gonna bounce out. 65. $57 for Gilding. $116 for Aspinall to take the match. Tops. After a single 19, trip 19. 96 is under the wire. Leaves 20. Gilding gets 120 after a bounce out, and now Aspinall needs double 10 to win the match. $103.77 average for Aspinall. 101.2 for Gilding. Again, not bad, just Aspinall was on fire. 10-4 in favor of Gilding in ton pluses, but 140, 6-5 in favor of Aspinall. 5-3 and 180s in favor of the Ass, and the highest checkout for Nathan Aspinall was a 161.58 for Gilding. Nathan Aspinall was 6 of 8 checkouts for 75%, 1 of 4 for Gilding for 25%. Incredible. All right. As we do on Twitch, we'll take another ad break here, and we'll be back with our 5th match of the day, which is between Chris Dobie and Ryan Searle. So we'll be back here in about 2 minutes on Twitch, and those of you watching on YouTube or subscribed, you can just stay right here. All right, I gotta stretch my back here. Oh. All right, Tish will be back here in about 10 seconds. Got the back stretched out a little bit here. Definitely a little sore from yesterday. I played a lot of matches yesterday on the Grand board. So my back is pretty tight. 2 intense nights of darts in a row like that is... I mean, granted, I'm getting very used to it now. Getting my body kind of in shape for stuff like that. Big announcement. For those watching on Twitch and on YouTube. Tomorrow will be the start of the signups for the 33rd annual St. Patty's Day Midwest Darts Championship, and that's going to be held in Pierre, South Dakota. I do plan on attending that event. I do plan on at least attending one day of it, most likely the Friday, because that Friday event works really well with my schedule. It's an open singles competition. And then a luck of the draw in the that evening. That starts at what, 5 p.m. it says. So that I'm definitely doing the singles tournament on that weekend in the morning. Not sure about the LOD. I'll have to see how kind of well my tournament goes. If I can get somewhat far and I'm not having to sit around for hours for the LOD, I'll probably play in it. If I get eliminated early enough, I'm just going to get back in the car and drive home after watching a few of my buddies' matches out there. So I do have some friends who are going to be playing as well, so I want to make sure I support them. But sign up starts tomorrow. Over $60,000 in payouts last year. So yeah, that will be something I will be attending. Be my second in-person tournament with big prize money, so I'm pretty excited about it. So, and if the weather's crappy, obviously I'm not going to go because the weather around here is unpredictable and can't predict what happens in March just yet. So, have to keep a close eye on the weather before determining if I'm for sure going or not. That's kind of the only factor in that. I most likely will be recording content there, but I'm not going to be live streaming it just because I want to be respectful of all the other things that are going on, because in these tournaments, when it comes to SOP tip, you have a lot of games going on at the same time. It's not like the PDC. You know, there's going to be 50, 60 boards. All of them will most likely have a match or something going on them. So, but yeah, let's talk about this next match coming up. Chris Dobie, Ryan Searle. I am predicting Ryan Searle. He is the underdog of a plus 100 odds. Dobie does have a favorite of minus 175. I do believe Ryan Searle in these kinds of events, he'll show up. I like Chris Dobie, but I don't think I don't understand. His pick in the Premier League was a confusing one for me. You know, made the semifinals of the World Darts Championships, but to be completely honest, he didn't have like an incredible year. But this is where we get to our all-stars here. We got Chris Dobie, Ryan Searle, Michael Van Gerwen, Luke Littler, Gary Anderson in the next 4 matches. So Patrick Lammer, thank you. Hello, welcome on in. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, it's Glarner. I didn't. Looked like the R and the N made an M. I apologize for that. So Ryan Searle already on stage. Chris Dobie being introduced to the crowd. And the most horrendous version of Let's Get Ready to Rumble. Where is your favorite player? Where or who is? I would say my favorite player I don't really have a specific favorite. I'm a pro. If I had to say anything, it would be Luke Humphreys, or Stephen Bunting. I'm more of a fan of the darts. I love darts. I love the sport. I just like to watch really good darts matches, which we have had today. So that's what I'm about. Just finding, enjoying the sport as a whole. Ryan Searle, the throw first. And we are underway. Ryan Searle throws a 34-gram dart. That's a heavy dart. He gets 100 to start it off. $121 for Dobie. I have a prediction on Ryan Searle in this match. Whole 100 for Dobie. Ryan Searle, I mean, his throw is so unique. I enjoy watching him throw darts just because he can just... The way he releases is really good. Chris Dobie, he's more up here. And then he goes, he's more of a half throw. Ryan Searle's throw, he lines himself up. And then he comes back all the way, and then he throws, and it's just like this nice smooth motion that he throws with. But when you're throwing such a heavy dart, I mean, it's totally understandable. 58 for Joey. Here's Searle for 80. Needs another single 20. Now tops. Oh, he skies that dart. $60 for Searle. Tops for Dobie. Now Searle for tops. This is the first dart high. Second dart's high as well. Third dart's right in the bed. $46 for Searle. Hit the treble 2. $100 for Searle. So Dobie on his throw in control of the leg. $60 for Dobie and $100 for Searle. $100 for Dobie, leaves 110. Now Searle needs a 140 or more. He's not going to get a 140. He's got 21 right now. And 41. 110 for Dobie to tie the set. 8 hits, trip 20, 18, double 16. Very good. $180 for Ryan Searle. Beautiful. 60 for Searle after the 180. $91 for Searle. $100. Bullseye for Searle after hitting 2 trip 20s from 170. Doesn't reel in the big fish, but now Dobie has to hit a 161, and he's not going to get it. Double 8 for Searle after hitting 9. Misses both darts at double. Ooh, Chris Dobie tried to go single 19, double 19 tops, misses the double. Now Searle, double 8 hits 8, double 4 hits it. So Ryan Searle takes the first set. $60 for Searle. There we go, Dobie. One more in there. 180. Searle skies his last dart after hitting 2 trip 20s and hits a 140. $140 for Searle. 82 for Dobie to win the leg. Tries to go bullseye, hits 3. Now needs treble 13. Goes treble 19. Double 16. Or double 11, my bad. Gotta do better math than that. And Chris Dobie first dart in the double 11. Ryan on throw now. So Chris Dobie averaging right now a 98, 84 for Searle. $60 for Searle. 57 for Dobie. Leaves 344. And 100 for Searle goes down to 284. And he has 1-0 up in sets. And now Dobie pumps in a 140. There we go. There we go. Searle 180. Gotta stretch my back again. My back is just so tight. Double 12. Oh, Searle just right there. 64 for Dobie to trip 16. 11 now. Now double 16. Oh, he just was way wide on the mark. Double 6 here for Searle. Gets it. And now we're tied up at 1-all. Dobie opens up with a 100 here. $100 for Dobie. Searle pumps in a 140. $91 for Dobie. So Searle hits a single one. Nice one. $90 for Dobie. Leaves 120. Chris Dobie needed tops to take the set. Doesn't get it, leaves tops. Searle just keeps pounding that one in this game. Hits single 20, double 10, hits 10. 155 for Searle to take the set. Gets the first dart in there, misses the second treble. $99 from Searle leaves 56, and Dobie's first dart in the double 5, and now sets are leveled at 1-all. $100 for Searle. Here's Dobie now. $134 for Dobie. Searle hits 45, does leave himself an out. Ryan Searle. $100 for Dobie. $58 for Dobie. There's Searle. 131 leaves 230. 343 for Dobie. He needs a big visit here. He's going to have one. Even better, a maximum for Chris Dobie. 180. Dobie's on a bogey. I think after this match, I'm gonna actually hop off. I'm falling asleep here. I'd rather go lay down for a little bit. I've had a rough couple of days. Dobie gets 100. Again, this is for the set. 140 for Searle. Good 140 there. $60. $90 for Searle. After trying to go for the big fish. Leaves 80. He'll have 6 darts at it. Ugh. Double 10 here for Searle. Gets it in. Searle goes 2-1 up. $55 for Searle. Look. $136 for Chris Dobie, leaves 312. Here's Ryan Searle, pumps in a 121. $60. $56 for Dobie. $100. $58 for Dobie. Here's Searle now, pumping in the darts. $73 for Searle. Chris Dobie needs 80 to take a leg. Double 10. It's 10. Double 5. Under the wire. Searle needs 11. Goes 3. Double 4. And there we go. Ryan Searle wins the leg, and he gets the darts back. $100. $140 for Searle, or for Dobie. Searle puts up 60. Max for Dobie here, and now Searle needs a big visit. He's not going to get it. Oh, 81. $95. $100. Double 16 for Dobie. Misses the first dart. Second dart right in the middle. Now we're tied at one leg. Oh, Dobie with the darts to tie this thing up. $100. Searle. 180. Dobie gets 100, but Searle pumping in the darts. Gets 100 out of it. Goes down to 221 after 6. $140. Oh, duh. Searle for double 14 to go for the 1-2-1 to seal the deal. And now Dobie has to hit the 104. It's trip 18. Now 18 goes 10. Tops. Misses tops. And now Searle has double 14 for the match. Now double 7. And there we go. Ryan Searle. And my prediction was correct again. So really, since that first match, my predictions are on point. Ryan Searle threw a 90 average, 91 for Dobie. Checkout wise, both threw 33% checkouts. 7 of 21 for Searle, 5 of 15 for Dobie. Well, guys, I think I'm going to stop the stream. I'm really struggling here to stay awake. You know, I thought I got decent sleep, but I am going to call it there. Make sure you hit follow on Twitch and on YouTube. Hit subscribe, like the stream there. We'll be back tomorrow. You know, I just need some rest. I was up quite late last night playing darts, so just want to get some extra rest. And kind of sleep off whatever I'm feeling like now, because I am falling asleep and I'm trying to stay awake, and that's not fair to you guys. So, but thanks for watching, everybody. We will be back tomorrow for a watch along. I'm not sure if I'll do a dart stream tonight or not. I got to see how I feel. I may take the night off, just relax. I'm also going to see if there's any tournaments tonight to play in. So a little bit more entertaining. But thanks all for watching. I will see you all here again tomorrow. Same time, same place here on AJT Darts. Have a good night, everybody.